If you want to import and combine CSV files in Excel, everyone tells you the same thing: use Power Query. But for a simple report, that's like using a sledgehammer to crack a nut. Microsoft just changed the game. Meet IMPORTCSV, a brand new lightning-fast function that lets you pull your data directly in the grid. Then append and filter your data as you wish. No menus, no transform windows, and zero Power Query knowledge required. I'm Nabil Murad, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to take three separate CSV files, stack them on top of each other, and filter for a specific state to create a final clean report, all using just a few simple functions. We'll also touch on the new IMPORTTEXT function for your text files. If you are ready to speed up your Excel workflow, let's dive in. At any time I want to import a CSV file, for years I used to go to the Data tab of the ribbon to the Get and Transform Data group and select from Text CSV. That is Power Query. For a simple project, I don't need to do that anymore. Then I go to the Formulas tab and explore the new function. Under Lookup and Reference, here are the new functions IMPORTCSV and IMPORTTEXT. IMPORTCSV is for comma-separated values, IMPORTTEXT for any kind of delimiter. So IMPORTTEXT can be used to import a comma-separated value, but because I want to import a CSV file, then I'm going to use this function, IMPORTCSV. I have a folder having three CSV files. So I'm going to copy the path of one file. I select the file, I right-click, and I select Copy as Path, or I use the shortcut Ctrl-Shift-C. I go to Excel. I can paste the path that I copied from the File Explorer in one of the cells. So I'll be pasting it Ctrl-V in cell A1, and then in cell A3, I want to import that file. Then I use the IMPORTCSV function, equal IMPORTCSV. What's the path of the file? This is the one. We have some other optional arguments that I'm going to explore in a moment. I close the bracket, I hit enter, and here is the file. If I want to check the other arguments, if I want to skip the header, which is row number 1, I hit F2, and then before the closing bracket, I type comma 1 to skip the header. When I close the bracket, then I skip the headers. If I just want to keep the header, then I edit my function one more time. I delete this argument, and then I skip it by typing a comma, and the third argument, take rows, I type 1, I close the bracket. That will only keep the header. Now let's use it in a bigger project. In the source folder, I have three CSV files, and in this worksheet, I pasted the path for each one of these files. The first one, I will call it A, the second one, I will call it B, and the third one, I will call it C. I will use these abbreviations in a let function, because what I want to do is to import the three files, append them together. Among the columns, I have a state column, and I want to filter the state column for the three combined files in a way that I keep only the records for the state of California. So let's see how we create this function. I select cell B9, I expand the formula bar to start creating my let function. Ctrl-Shift-U, and then I type equal let, and I hit tab. The let function allows me to create variables and use them in a function. So my first variable will be called A, and then I type a comma. A will be the IMPORTCSV function for the first file in cell B1. I then type a comma, and then I want to skip the header row. Then I type 1, and I close the bracket. I type a comma, and then my second variable will be called B, and B refers to the second file, and it's another IMPORTCSV. I select the second file in cell B2. I don't want the header, then I type comma 1, and I close the bracket. Finally, I want another import CSV for the third file. Then I type a comma, I name it C, and C will be another import CSV for the third file in cell B3, comma 1, and note that I'm importing the 3 files without any headers. Now I just want the header in another variable, and I'll be calling it D. Then I type comma, I type D, and this one could use an import CSV for any one of the 3 files. They have the same headers. I can select the first one, and then I type a comma. This time I want to skip this argument, the second argument, skip rows. Then I type another comma. I just want to take the first row, the header. I type 1 and I close the bracket. I then type a comma. I can hit Alt Enter to move to the next line. Now I want to create another variable. I will call it E, and E will be combining all the records from the 3 files. Then I use a vstack function, vstack. I want to stack the 3 variables, A, B, C. I close the bracket for the vstack function, and then I want to create one more variable, and I will call it F. So I type comma, Alt Enter. F will be all the state columns from the combined data. The combined data is called E. So from the E variable, I'll be choosing the state column, which is column 3. Then I use the choose_calls function. I'm choosing from the variable E, which is the data combined, and I want column 3, and I close the bracket. Finally, I want to filter all the data combined together, keeping only the state of California. I type comma, and then Alt Enter, and this one will be called G. This is my last variable. In this one, I'll be using a filter function. Then I type filter. I hit tab. What do you want to filter? I want to filter the variable E, which is the combined data from the 3 files coming through the IMPORTCSV function. And then I type a comma. I'm in the include argument of the filter function. What would you like to include? I want to include the state column that I called F if it is equal to California. In double quotation, I type California, and I close the bracket for the filter function. I type a comma, and then I hit Alt Enter, and now here is my final function. I want to put the header on top of the filtered record, so I use a vstack function, vstack. I want to stack the header, my variable D, comma, on top of the filtered record, my variable G. I close the bracket for the vstack. I close the bracket for my let function. I hit enter, and look at that. I was able to import 3 CSV files. I appended them together, and I filtered them using the third column, the state, if it's equal to California. If you found value in this tutorial, give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel to be notified when new tutorials are released. The best is yet to come. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.